Hello, hello, my dear sinners. Welcome on back in. Good to see you again. It's been a long week, hasn't it? been a very long week for me. It's been a very, very long week for me. I've been a busy angel. By busy, I mean tired. Tired and drained. But we're almost through the week since. As you know, I'm taking a little bit of a day off Sunday. I need it. I need a little TLC. But also, I'm very tired. As you probably noticed, I've been very tired. My energy has been a little come and go-y recently. Mostly go-y. Lots of go-y. Not much cummy. Yeah, that was a poor choice of words, wasn't it? Hey, Femi, how you doing? How you been? How's things? How many other hows can I ask? I'll find them. But how are you? Hopefully you're doing just a little bit. I just realised I shouldn't be leaning over. The gamer pose is a poor choice. Streamer. Now, I have to admit, chat, I have been very kind of awful week. I mean, I wouldn't say mine's been great either, so I know the feeling, unfortunately. But hey, you've got to have a bad week to have a good week, right? Oh shit, that's muted, isn't it? There we go. Fixed it. Hello, Haru. It's okay, I forgot that was muted from last stream. Apologies. I literally was thinking about it yesterday and I didn't go looking. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I was worried that there was an issue with stream apps, because I saw a few posts about it. Oh. But I guess, if you want a silver lining, Femi, it may have been a bad week, but that means next week can be better. Can you go up from here, right? I'm going to choose the positive route and say that's how it's going to get. Next week will be even better. Exactly. We're going to be positive, even when the pessimism in my mind goes, is that true, though? Like, no. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good week next week. You're going to do great. Haru, I see you over there. Still thirsting for my components, I'm sure. It's okay, the year won't even be out. Hello, greetings from work. Hey, Haru. My God, he's been caught them in work. Now, Haru, are you working hard or are you hardly working? Real question. See, I normally like to be the latter. However, I've been the former recently. It's tiring. Very tiring. Imagine having to deal with almost 3 data breaches in a row and training people. Ugh. Yeah, I see you from the window. Damn, I'm just there, am I? Watching. Damn. I'm living rent-free in the head, am I? I have that effect. I have that effect on people. It's okay. I'll be, hopefully, even more rent-free in everyone's head soon. October cannot come soon enough. If anyone wondering why October, that may or may not be when things will be about ready. So, yeah. Soon TM. Soon TM. Exactly. I feel it's like roughly October time. So at the worst case scenario, by November, be good. Right for the end of the year. The early Christmas miracle. As long as my health doesn't go neck deep again. I'm sure I'll be fine. The paranoid voice in my head says, what if you get ill? Oh. So what I'm saying is, chat, if you hear me coughing more than usual, don't let me ignore it. Although I'll be honest, I probably won't this time anyway, but still. But as long as that doesn't happen, this October's gonna be a good October. Now, I'm considering... I have a little think here, chat. Because we're very soon coming up to our 2-year anniversary. I have a very important question for you guys. Do you want the 2-year anniversary stream on the day, or would you rather celebrate it on the Thursday? Because I don't mind. On the day is always nice, but we can always celebrate it on Thursday if you prefer. I'm just thinking what's going to be best here. I can always adjust my days off if need be. So, I don't think they've been approved yet. Let's check. Yeah. So I did have that week. I did book that week, but I haven't had it approved yet. So thinking here, chat. Thinking here. Maybe. Just maybe. Where is it? Not been approved yet. Okay. Maybe I'll put it in the Discord as well, so we'll have a vote. Do you guys want it on the day or not? Because on the day would be Monday. And I feel like Monday could be an awkward day for everyone, whereas a Thursday or a Friday might be better. I think so, anyway. I think it might be better. I can't say I've got anything massive yet, but, you know, we can always throw something together. Part of me was hoping 3.0 will be ready for them, but it's fine. That can be its own special day. Exactly, chat. We can be greedy, we can have more than one. We can have an extra special day this year. Yeah. But I'm debating whether I do it on the day. Just because I want to make sure as many of you as possible can arrive. Because I think it's an important day. I think it's good to celebrate. I think it's good to celebrate our 2 years. Plus, I need to nosy at my goals. We've achieved a lot of them. So, honestly, I've got to really think about it. My New Year's plan, so to speak. I know Cobla's New Year's a little early, technically. September 15th was when I started after. And it's nearly coming around again, which is terrifying. Year 2 has gone very quickly. Not sure how I feel about it. We have grown quite a bit since then. We've girthed our size tremendously. I think that's pretty neat. Personally, I do. I think that's pretty damn neat. Oh, of course. We're going into soon the new year with a few new things we're going to try. I'm curious, are you guys liking the new things? I'm not saying I'll definitely jump to them entirely. We'll probably come back to Total War at some point, but are you guys liking For Honor? And we're gonna do some Dead by Daylight on Friday. I've never played it before, so it's gonna be terrible probably for me, but hopefully entertaining for you as I get spooked by things that everyone's probably seen 1,000 times. I am genuinely not. I've bought the game, but I'm not going to touch it until Friday. I want my first time to be completely fresh. Yeah. On that first time freshness. The only thing I might do is boot up the game prior, just to adjust the sound volume so it doesn't deafen anybody. That's about it. That is about it. But yeah, that's my plan anyway. That's my plan. At least for this week. A bit of a rest. I say a rest. I'm going to be doing a bit of planning. I might also try and finally finish that script. Maybe. It's gonna happen, guys, I promise. It'll happen. When it'll happen is an entirely different question, but it'll happen. Don't worry, I'm not drinking too much tonight. A little bit the Thursday. Friday's for. I'll be needing it. DVD. As I say, I've never played it before, so I expect things to go terribly. Maybe terribly well. Then back to some Frona to get my ass beat. Yeah. We're gonna get that ass beaten in a major way. I'm also thinking as well, when we get to October time, I feel like I want to finish Resident Evil 4. Yeah. I want to finish it. And if we get through it very quickly, then maybe I play another horror game. Maybe an actual horror, maybe a really spooky game. A really spookums game. I don't know, maybe I'll let you guys decide what horrifying thing I'll have to play. Maybe. Honestly, I'm debating. But I definitely want to finish Resi. There's also some really good stuff coming out soon as well. I want to play Dawn of War. Dawn of War, what we need. I have a carnal need for it in my life. Because I have not played the campaigns. So I actually only know bits. I know the memes. That's it. That's not good enough. I need to know everything. I need the campaigns down my neck immediately. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Shit. Don't worry about it. I'm a normal streamer, guys. I'm so fucking normal. Can't you tell? I'm normal. Believe me. I need to figure out how I can move that Tangia thing. It gets away with my face. It's a little annoying. But then I don't want to go too far up because it's my halo. Yeah, it's there for it to be seen. Be seen a little bit. Then again, I'll have to probably adjust where I'm standing in general when that's done, so we'll see. And again, I'll have a whole new screen for that. Yes, indeed. A whole new screen. I know. Bit of change, chat. A little bit of change. I'm debating about getting some emotes. The bean, at least. I think you guys might like the bean, so some bean emotes, maybe. We need funny bean emotes. It's very important. Very important. It's like the most important. Listen, there's one thing for certain. I'll make sure that little fucker's ready as well. Alright. When we debut 3.0, that little fucker's gonna be there with it. Because, I know what you fuckers want. Plus, little fucker's adorable now, so... I mean, little fucker was adorable before. But now it's my little fucker. He's cute as shit. Smug as shit, too. So he's definitely be appropriate. Can't be a Cobra model if it's not able to look smug as fuck. It just has to be. If I don't look sassy and smug, is it really me? Is it? Can't be me if it's not sassy and smug. So, it's sassy and smug. Needs to be me condensed into a small, bean-like creature. And it is. I think so, anyway. I'm sure there'll be at least one person wanting to punt it. Someone will want to punt. Inevitably, someone will want to punt the bean. Those are people we call heretics. We have stakes for them. Oh. Yeah. I've been tempted as well. I keep seeing stuff about punishing Grey Raven. I keep thinking, do I want to come back? I wasn't sure about the gameplay. Love the aesthetic. The only sad part, chat. The character I probably like the most so far is off rotation again. I may or may not have seen a lot of stuff about Vera. All I'm saying is, especially the latest version, would. Wood. But Kobold, she's crazy. Fantastic's my type. But Kobold, she'd snap you in two. Did I stutter? Might I? People forget I have 2 types. Well, 3, actually. But, you know, the point is, I just really like the design. The world aesthetic and the music. The gameplay just doesn't quite vibe with me, though. It's a gacha as well, so I'm always kind of cautious. I say that as I play a lot of Arknights, but listen. I've got no excuses. But I limit myself to 1. And some days I'm like, do I keep playing it? I don't know. I think I'll see how I feel by the time the next anniversary event comes around. If I want to keep going. Because a part of me is like, do I want to stop? Kind of not have that be a potential money sink for me? Or do I want to keep going? I don't know. I really don't know. Totally honest with you. Part of me thinks I should stop. I still like the game in many respects, but I don't really play it that. I guess maybe I need to actually try and play in the game rather than just sort of like doing the daily shit. It's an issue I bumped into a Final Fantasy. Although with that, I've been feeling the pull again, chat. I know. I stopped playing paying the subscription, and I came off it for a bit, but there's just something about it that just pulls me back in. I'm like, I know I should, but I miss it, you know? It's like, I wouldn't call myself an addict because I didn't play it all the time, but I just enjoyed going into it, you know? I did, I enjoyed it. It was something that I could fill my time with, that I enjoyed doing. And I kind of just stopped enjoying it for a bit, for a number of reasons, really. I think part of me feels I got a bit swept up in the negative kind of views around it. Part of me kind of thinks I also just kind of burnt myself out of it for a bit. And then I came back and then was still very burned out. So, honestly, I've had a hard time sort of like coming to terms with it, but I do want to come back. Might be a little free Fantasia as well, so yeah. Which is I like my current Duskrite version, and the call of playing a Makote is very strong. One is hard, it's hard to resist the pull of the Makote after. Very hard. Again, that's been a few times. I went through a phase of being a Fantasia addict. Concerning. I don't know. Playing an Aura for a while, maybe I'll go back. Be them or a Makote. As much as I like the Elezen, I do like the Elezen. And maybe I just can't quite get the look for my Elezen right. I don't know. I'm trying to go for a Drow. That's why I went for Duskrite originally. Most of the game, actually. Just Drow, because sue me, Drow at heart. What do you want from me? Hard as shit. What do you want from me? Like one YouTuber said, you make character in Final Fantasy XIV with 2 intentions. You make yourself, or you make the person you want to fuck. And I mean, I ended up going with the former, and then switched to the latter. Because you know, what can I say? Be a hot elf? Why the fuck not? Sadly, there's no like bird feathers. Listen, we need the not Iberi, please. I'd like the bird feathers on head, please. I've got to get the me rep in there, right? If that ever happens, chat, I'm switching and sticking with that. Okay, listen, we can get the Kobold rep in there. That'd be great. That'd be great. It won't happen because, you know, that would be the dream scenario. But if it did, and all I'm saying is, They want new stuff for 14? All I'm saying is there any Final Fantasy races with feathers on their head? I don't think there is. Maybe, maybe we do that? Maybe? I'm not against the idea, that's all I'm saying. Not against the idea at all. In fact, I would really like it. Yoshi P. I would really like that. It won't happen. But I can dream, damn it. I can dream. But yeah, it's been pulling me back. I'm like, but do I want to? I'm not hearing the greatest things, but the latest patch. So, don't know. I'm indecisive, chat. I'm a creature of indecisiveness. So, I'm a very indecisive creature when it comes to these kinds of things. So, I don't know what I want to do with it. I haven't felt the same pull for WoW, I must admit. I played WoW for a bit. And I like my time with it for the most part. But I don't think I fully... I don't know. I don't think I completely vibed with it entirely. I liked a lot of aspects of it, and I got the control scheme to a point where I was happy. But I didn't massively enjoy it as much. I think the art style threw me a little bit. I think I much prefer 14's art style, personally. But that's me. That's a preference thing rather than an objective thing. But I had the right time with it. But alas, it didn't quite do it for me. So it's fine. Tried it, got pretty far in, got to the wall within, you know, I vibed a little bit on it, and then yeah, maybe I'll come back later. I'm not in a rush. Not in a rush to come back. That one. It's Guild Wars, I'm like, I don't know of Guild Wars. I both liked it and didn't like it at the same time. Best way to describe it. I can't really put it words to it. I think there's just, for one, most of the kind of sort of races you can play as, I wasn't big on the aesthetic for most of them. I think a lot of it's an aesthetic thing. The gameplay is okay, but I think there's just not an aesthetic I was really vibing. And then, I don't know. Maybe I need to give it another chance, but just, I never really quite vibed with it as well. Other MMOs now. ESO Online, it was alright, but I haven't played it in ages and I'm not too interested in going back. I'm trying to think of anything else that I'd actually want to give a go from an MMO perspective. There's a lot of ones that are popping out here and there. I'm kind of interested to see what Riot's MMO would be like. Because I'm not interested in League. I'm not big on Valorant. But maybe their MMO might tempt me. So like that world. What was the animated show called again? What was that animated show called based in League? I'm forgetting the name of it now and it's annoying me. I can't think of it. God fucking damn it. I cannot think of it, but that one. That was pretty good. So I think they've got a lot of world building stuff they've done. They just need to do more with it. Arcane, thank you. Thank you. That's the one. Arcane, yes. So Arcane, that was done very well for the most part, I'd say. So take, we'd get that kind of, the world building, alright? Expand it out into a fucking MMO. Listen, if they have a lot of options for picking your what race you're playing and what factions and stuff and classes. Listen, let's be honest. most of us are hoping that they add the option of playing a kitsune or something like that, because a lot of you want to have Ari, but your own Ari. I'm one of those people, potentially. Although there's also people with the feathers, with the feathered hair. Those are them too, so got a lot of options. But I don't know what they're gonna do with the MMO. I don't know what that's gonna be like. I've heard stuff about the like cosmetics are gonna be where they make their money from. I don't think it's gonna be free to play, but the way it sounds, it's not gonna be a month. I could be wrong. It might not be a monthly subscription. I don't know. I really don't know that. I guess Dune technically is like an MMO in a way, but it's also a survival game. I feel like it's more a survival game personally than an MMO, but I guess if we're just taking literally massively multiplayer online, then you know. And before I mentioned, I know Eve is a thing, but I've never felt very drawn to Eve Online. The problem with me, if it comes to spaceships, I like big spaceship. I like big spaceship. You know, it's got to be a big, meaty fucking battleship, okay? I want a big, thick ship that can brawl things. Don't get me wrong, I'm a lover for the little ship that can punch way above its weight too. That's cool. But I like big ones. And the big ones are all like, oh, you require a corporation and thousands of hours grinding. It's like, okay. Oh, but then you can lose it instantly 1-5. Like, oh. Okay. Neat. So, no, I'm big on that. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I need to play it and be like, oh, actually, it's alright. But, also, a lot of like stuff in space. It's always really grindy. Like, in an unfun kind of way. Like, I really want to like Elite Dangerous, right? I really want to like Elite Dangerous. I think some of the combating looks really fun. The problem is, the game doesn't reward you much for doing combat activities. Exploration, it kinda does. But then, you really want to go mining. It's like, am I interested in mining? Not massively. I remember when I was playing it before, I think I got like an eagle. I love one with the eagle. And I was convinced to upgrade to the asp or something like that. I was like, oh, I can just barely afford this thing. It's not even got all its guns. It's kind of felt kind of meh the whole time. It's like, yeah, it's the cover art ship. But I was like, that's not what I wanted though. I liked my eagle. It was a mean, zippy little thing that just blow things out the fucking void. Oh, obviously I get the Imperial or like, you know, the Vulture. But those are things that are not even better. But, I mean, the Vulture was my goal. It fulfills the small ship punching up its weight. It has 2 large slots and it can haul anything larger than it, or same size. So, the point is, it was a distant goal, but to get there, it was like a grind, and the grind was kind of like, ugh. Yeah, I was big on it. The only exception is you start going towards like deep vein diamond. It's like, okay. But then, it's really annoying to do. No. And sure, you can do piracy, it's just really not worth it. It's really not worth it. It's a shame, because I feel like, you know, who doesn't want to be a space pirate, right? That just sounds fun as shit. Or it should be fun as shit. But, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll come back to it, but at least at the time, I wasn't vibing with it. It has, I feel like it has good potential. I tried starters as a while back. Didn't like it much. It felt like a really overpriced tech demo. That's kind of how it felt. I didn't feel much in the way of substance, right? It was very, look at all the shiny things. but then the game also broke quite often. Like, I had this fancy alien ship, it sort of sat upright when it landed, it was cool. But then, glitched quite often. I was like, okay. So just landed on the North Pole, somewhere went off, and then now again. Nah, good day. Say good day to you, sir. Just wasn't vibing with it. Have to be honest. It's again a shame because that game could have potential. It's just they really just dropped the ball that one a bit. Also, I don't believe for a second they actually want the game to be finished because then the money will stop. Personally, so yeah, don't really recommend that one either. That one I really don't recommend. At least like Eve or Elite's like a complete game that's still being developed on, but it's base game's complete, being expanded upon, or at least in a position where you can play it and it's fun. Unlike Star Citizen, that thing's a fucking mess. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's been my little foray into space stuff recently. Some of it not so recent, but this is the X series of games. Not touch them. I can't comment on. I don't know why my mind went into a spiral about space games. Apologies. Also, just chatting stream. I'm rambling, so you know it's one of my just chatting streams, I suppose. Don't call it the Sermon of Yap for nothing, you know. Also, just to let you all know, there is going to be an ad coming in a moment. Just want to let you know that. It's probably hit you by now. Probably being shown some weird shit. Really weird ass shit. Like, I don't know. Probably a washing machine, a car, and some random university in a language you don't speak currently. Probably. I'm probably right. That's most of the bloody ads I seem to get for some reason. Well, on Twitch anyway. Not that I get ads anywhere else. I take measures for that. I do indeed. Thankfully, one of those measures isn't on right now, so the stream's actually working properly. So, there's that. Don't worry, you should be liberated from them in a minute or something. A minute and a half. You'll be free from the ads for half an hour or something. I have looked to see if I can turn it fiddly to turn off. Might be a way. I'm surprised you can turn them off at all. I think they forced them on you or some crap like that. I mean, I'm not a partner, so I don't think I'm forced. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, there's a few games coming out at this. I mean, I know Battlefield 6. I mean, I haven't played a Battlefield game in ages. Not been interested. What else coming out? It's what I care about, at least. I mean, Metal Gear Solid Delta looks interesting. Metal Gear Delta. That looks really interesting. I never got to play Snake Eater when it was out on PS2. The PS2 was kind of phased out by the time I was getting into gaming. I was too young. So, to say I'm excited for Metal Gear Delta, I'd say I'm reasonably excited. Phantom Pain was a lot of fun. So I'm quite interested to see how the remake is. I mean, hopefully it's good. I know it's not a one-to-one, but it's coming to PC, which is important. Even has some of the silly extra levels. Good. But again, I'm hopeful it's going to be half decent. I'm hopeful, because I think it could be a lot of fun. And honestly, again, the only thing I know about Metal Gear Solid 3 is the Maxor video, which is not an accurate representation at all. But it's so accurate, of course. I mean, he portrayed how zesty everyone is, and as I understand it, everyone's hella zesty in that. It's just, listen, Metal Gear is just very zesty, okay? It's zest-coded. Alright, everyone's a little zesty. The gauge is strong in that game. Kojima is a unique creature, and he makes everyone kinda gay. In a fun way, but kinda gay. A bit zesty, you know? It has a thing for brunette scientists. That's a fact. He actually has a thing for brunette scientists. It's a whole thing. A real thing for it's very, very obvious. Holy shit. I do always hope they make a sequel to Metal Gear Rising. They won't, but I want them to. I want a sequel to Metal Gear Rising. When are they gonna do that one, eh? Platinum Games made that one. Call Platinum up again and be like, listen, you fuckers made a batshit experience last time. We need more. I need much more. Listen, I can now kind of understand the story. Do you know how I felt as a young person trying to understand what the fuck was going on? Do you think I knew what the fuck he was saying when he said the memes? The memes? Do you think 13-year-old me understood the memes? 'Cause I fucking didn't. I fucking didn't understand the memes. At all. It wasn't even a remote thing in my brain. It's like, what the fuck is a meme? Because it wasn't well, in my circles anyway at the time, it wasn't that well used. How was I to know that when they said the memes, they meant the old definition of meme? Old way. Version of it that's older than all of us combined. Because it is. I think it's like is it something like a message of the soul or some shit like that? It's like a really deep meaning, which is ironic considering what meme tends to mean these days. But also still works, unironically. Honestly, the language is so fucked. Why is English such a fucked language at times? But yeah, sequel needs to happen. We need to get Platinum Games back in. Alright, get Platinum Games back in. I'm sure the VA for Raiden's still knocking around. Listen, we can make this shit happen. Alright, we don't need much. We need money and will. I think Rising did alright. I think. But, yeah. I don't know. It had its own charm, and I think genuinely they could do more. I don't know. Did it do well? I don't know if it did well. It should have. I mean, it's become kind of timeless and resurged nowadays, which is good. Deserves it. Perfect time to make a sequel, goddammit. I'm hopeful for a Dawn of War sort. I mean, speaking of games with number 4 and there's a Darksiders 4. Forgot about Darksiders 4. Holy shit, Darksiders. Finally. They're actually going to continue the fucking story. Do you know how long I've waited for them to continue the fucking story? Okay? Like, I'm playing it a little bit here and there, the first one again, right? But do you know, chat, how long it has been since they have actually fucking gone back to that and continued the story? Because we have been waiting for war to be joined by the other 3 horsemen to go do some chicanery. And finally, it's coming. And so am I. Point is, we eating well, yeah. We are eating deliciously. It is a delightful meal that we are eating up. Alright? And what am I to do? Chat, what am I to do? But keep consuming. Being a good little consumer of that delicious meal I'm being served up. I just hope it's good, because if it's bad. Listen, you thought I crashed out of Doom Dark Age. You have no idea. That game made me crash out. Fucking hell, that game made me that game started my crash out for a weekend. Jesus Christ. God, that was so bad. Like, that was... I refuse to touch it. Out of principle now. How broken that thing is. I've never had to do that much work to try to make a game launch. Nah. So it better be working, unlike that piece of shit. I might play it, not on stream. If I play it, if I genuinely go back and play it, I will either update my review or just take it off. If I do go back and play it, but I probably won't stream it. I don't know if it even works on stream, and from the way I hear, it's really resource intensive. Probably because they're using Unreal 5, and everything Unreal 5 touches is bad. I'm just being blunt. Unreal is a terrible engine. There is no finesse in that engine. I don't believe for a second anyone actually thought about the idea of optimizing it. Sorry, I'm grumpy when it comes to game engines. It's just just optimize your engines. You're a multi-billion-dollar company. The least you can do is make a working piece of software. Holy shit. If you did that in any other industry, you'd be fired. You'd actually be fired. The games industry is the one industry where you can make something unusable. It's the one industry where you can get away making unusable software and get praised for it. Just as someone who enjoys games, as a gamer, as someone who works in the computer industry. I assure you, if you did what these developers did in any other business, you would be yeeted out the window so quick. It wouldn't even be funny. So, genuinely, Darksiders is far better than good. That's all I'm saying. It better be good, right? Doom has been a disappointment enough for me. I can't keep going back to old games. We need some good new ones, okay? I need some new experiences that are good. Speaking of something that's improved, actually, Stormgate. Stormgate has improved. A lot, actually. I think it's pretty good. They've even gone and actually added in the Stormgate themselves. Which is good. I like that. They've graphically overhauled everything. Things don't look nearly as crap as they were before. They look far better. Very StarCraft style, but honestly, it's fine. Voice acting is okay. It's no Command and Conquer, but is anything Command and Conquer as far as RTS voice acting is concerned? I'm still waiting. Maybe one day. Tempest Rising is close. As campy as it could be. It's good. The not Nod faction being a not Nod faction, of course, there knows. We like. But. The big old thing, Stormgate. They've at least made the demons that look as weird. Good. I say weird. Weird, the good weird, not bad weird. It's nice. I like good weird. Bad weird's kind of like the main demon sort of antagonist or protagonist, however you want to say it, looks like a nasty motherfucker now, like an actual threat. And then the angels look decent too. I've not seen much of them yet. So the Colt Commander's got the edgy Fallen Angel. Still got him. The Demon Gal's completely different. There's a human sniper who is featured a lot in the campaign recently. Well, in the sort of early bit of the campaign. Obviously, the full campaign's out now. I will have to go and give it a try now, because I do have the early access pack that gives me that. So I'm going to have to give it a good play. I will give it a good proper go. I may throw a review together if I feel like it. I don't know. I don't think I'll stream it. I want to stream other stuff. But I'll definitely play it and let you know how I feel about it. I don't know. I've been umming and ahhing about doing different things, as you know. I've been really uncertain. I know that you're not supposed to do multiple different kinds of content on one channel because algorithm, but I don't like having multiple YouTube channels if I don't need to, and I don't feel like I need to personally. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Excuse me. But, you know, maybe I'll throw something together. It's, like I say, it's more polished now. You can tell it was made by former Blizzard devs. I forget that other one. There's another one made by, like, I think competitive Blizzard play, like competitive StarCraft players who've got together with devs and stuff to make their own game. I forget the name of it now. That one seemed interesting. That could be a fun addition. I've not tried it. I think I backed it though, back in the day. Yeah, I think I actually did back it a little bit. So I do get some, like, nothing crazy. I did like a little bit of, because I wanted to support it, because I was like, I want more RTSs. I think the world hasn't seen enough RTS. I mean, we're getting Ash of Singularity 2, which the first game was kind of cracked. I haven't played the first game actually, but I've heard good things. The second game is apparently more cracked. Oh, what's that other one where you're on the outside of a Dyson sphere? That one seemed interesting. So they had a whole Kickstarter thing with that where you could manipulate the environment was the idea. They had the base game already set out, but they wanted to have environmental manipulation. Like you could cause the water to become ice, for example, and vice versa. Had like 3 factions, like a human faction, a sort of cyborg faction that was the most advanced actually, and then not most advanced, but still quite advanced, the essentially repurposed repair bots in the place. In a sort of Supreme Commander kind of esque kind of thing going on. I don't know where it went, honestly. I've heard bits about it and it disappeared off the face of the earth. I need to go find it again. Hopefully it's still I hope that's still coming, because that seemed interesting. Also, as a fan of Supreme Commander scale, we need more things of that scale, please. Do you know what would be really cool? 40k. Hell, I'll take Horus Heresy. I'll take anything like that, but give me Supreme Commander scale, okay? Give me... Hell, if I want to do Horus Heresy, give me fucking hundreds upon hundreds, thousands of Astartes. Give me Titans. You know? Hell, if they want to be really bold, add a bunch of the alien empires that were in back in the day. Buy all kinds of horrible nightmare fuel. You know, let me fight as the legions, you know. As the Auxilia, as the Mechanicus at the prime. You know. Mechanicum, excuse me, prime. Alright, Custodians, just points to Supreme Commander scales. So good. Could pull out some fucking crazy shit. Listen, how many games do you think will let me pull out a fucking Auto Sinister Psi Titan? None. That scale would. That wouldn't even be the biggest thing on the fucking field. It'd be one of the scariest. It wouldn't be the biggest. I wanted to go all out. Hey, Pain Scotty, how you doing? Can we get epic back needs near the dot? Yeah, exactly. Like, legit, right? If they did like I mean, ideally, it'd be nice to 40k in Supreme Commander scale, right? I would love it if we had, you know, call it epic if you want, or call it 40k apocalypse or whatever, right? But the closest to epic we've got at the minute is Imperialis, which is only Horus Heresy, which is a shame. But, you know, give me epic or like apocalypse as a Supreme Commander style strategy game. Right? Give me, like you say, the Tyranid Dominatrix. Give me the Hierophant Bio Titan made more appearances again. Give me that thing. You know, let me fight the gigantic Tyranid super heavies. I mean, there's a piece of artwork I saw recently for the Leagues of Votann, their massive, like, flying fortress. Give me that fucker. Or I think this is the Overlord? It's like a thing that's bigger than a Thunderhawk. I mean, that shit, that's like a new Primaris vehicle, like a super heavy flyer we never get to see. Or that big, big super heavy hover tank that never gets used. You know? Let's pull out the fucking massive, like, Mechanicus weapons that are like the size of buildings. Or like Eldar Titans. The Manta, or just any of that shit, man. The biggest, most powerful demonic bullshit you can think of. Give me all that stuff. Like, ridiculously powerful psychers who rip up the battlefield. They don't necessarily have to have Demon Primarchs, but I mean, if I want to go full fucking hog, fuck it. Give me Demon Magnus the Red using ungodly amounts of psychic. Yeah. Give me that shit. Give me a corn-possessed Titan so you can just go rampage the place. Just why the fuck not? Tyranid Malefactor needs to be brought back. It's Tyranid Ground Transport monster. It had like a third. The Malefactor, that sounds familiar. So, Tyranid Malefactor. Oh, that's a really unique looking design. That's such a unique looking design. Holy fuck. It definitely stands out in the mod. I feel like if they brought it back, it might look quite a bit different. It's the only thing. It might look quite a bit different. But honestly, I wouldn't be against something like that being brought back. I just reckon... I get the feeling, if they brought it back, it might get the Biovore and Biovore treatment. They might make it more insectoid, with, like, legs and stuff. Maybe. Don't know for certain if they would do that, but... I mean, hey, we sort of got the... I haven't got quite the Votann's, like, moving fortress. Just so you know, Execrete and her respects at the time had a similar body design. Ah, okay. They've changed quite a bit. Oh, so maybe it'd be more like them then. Like a giant... Like it says transport, it's probably gonna be some giant thing with a distended stomach that's covered in armor. That just vomits out its cargo. I imagine. I would assume it'd have a similar kind of class of bioform as that, but I mean, again, I'm not going to be too upset about more big Tyranids. Personally, I always think we need Tyranids that are the size of Imperial Knights. I'm just going to say it, why are there no Tyranids the size of a Knight in plastic? The closest we've got is the Neuro... What's it called? The new big one. There's the two versions of it. That's the closest you got. But I just think, give me some big, stampy, fucking murderous beast that's the size of a knight. Because, fuck you, it's the Tyranids. They're gonna have stuff that big. Their idea of a cruiser is the size of a battleship. Big is kind of just the thing they do. The Hive ship is one of the biggest vessels in the universe. With some of them getting so fucking big that they're in, like, small moons. I think the Tyrannofax size, but just the front being a large shell, then there's the Leviathan. Ah, okay. Honestly, why the hell not? I mean, I think, to me, they did an interesting thing in experimenting with, like, the Biovore, right? A more insectoid design. I like its new design because I always liked the Zerg Roach. One of my favourite Zerg. I like the Roach. Roach is fun. It's a fun design. And I think that, personally, I should try more insectoid designs. Why not? I think let them have more of those, like, scything limbs. Maybe give them, like, you know, like, we got the Snaky Boys back, finally. Took them a long time, but if one wants to play an accurate high fleet Jormungandr, you can now do it properly. I love Jormungandr's cool. I was gonna go with Cronus when I was painting a Tyranid up. Like, I liked the idea of the Tyranids who destroy demons and get fed by other high fleets, because their job isn't to destroy biological, it's to destroy the spiritual. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that thing. Yes. Honestly, yeah, they should. I suspect that's where the Norn Tyrant was kind of based off of, in a way. Although, they've obviously got the Neurothrope, which is technically its actual biological descendant. But I agree, the Doom should come back. I mean, they brought the Parasite one back, right? That one's back. So why not? The Red Terror, bring him back too. Give him a new model. Like, the Tyranids don't have named creatures, sure, technically, because they're not, like, they're individuals, except for the Swarm Lord. But even then, I think they have an opportunity to do more with them. Because again, the Tyranid named creatures could be any fleet. Doesn't matter. They get spawned, the Hive fleet will just decide, okay, we need this configuration now. And I think it's interesting that their named characters, so to speak, are particular bioforms that are so successful, the Hive fleet will copy them exactly. I think it just is a unique horror of the Tyranids. It's Flint Fleet Leviathan, the Leviathan scheme, but thousands of dots on the characters. Ah, nice, okay. I like it, I like it. Yeah, they need that. Need more NIDs. More NIDs, please. Also, NIDs are supposed to be the big bad of this edition. Where have they been? Where have they been? No NIDs got to Terra? No NIDs of... I don't know. Chaos has been busy. Where the fuck are the NIDs? It's the same every edition, isn't it? It's the faction they show off being the major enemy never does anything. Like, what the fuck? You know? Like, come on. Give Tyranids more. I think Carnifex should be remade. One I made its own kit, and a new Carnifex kit be crushed. Honestly, yeah, I agree. I agree. Old One Eye should be his own thing. And then, yeah. A new Carnifex. And they've made the Screamer Killer. Right, the Screamer Killer Carnifex is back. So, why can't we have whole new thing. The Carnifex, it's the classic boy. It could do. It's an old model. It could do a refinement. Exactly. It's for just sort of 10th. Honestly, the thing that annoys me, right? Tyranids is the problem they're writing for forever, right? They've never been given a proper shake of it. Tyranids up. They've never been given that proper, like, a proper go. Like, I get the whole thing with Tyranids. It's hard to write for the Tyranids because they're not a person. They're a force of nature. They're a swarm of teeth and death. And it's really hard to write for a swarm of teeth and death, right? It's really hard to write for that. But I think, you know, but... Hey, Eli, welcome back, buddy. Things have been okay. I would say things have been alright. How have you been? How have you been? It's very tiring week, I must admit, but almost over. But now we do need, like, the most Tyranid lore I've seen recently is that a fucking Votan pulled his way out of one's mouth twice or thrice. I can't remember now. Well, he does look pretty cool. Hell yeah. Good to hear, man. But I will say, I do like the new League stuff. They do should remake Warriors, Gargoyles, Carnifex, and bring back Sky, Strikes, Stone Crushers, the Red Terror, and take Doom of Maltine and the blue one. Honestly, yeah, fuck it, why not? Honestly. I think new Warriors wouldn't hurt. I mean, they had the new Winged Prime. So why not? Shrikes make... I think we were all expecting Shrikes, and they didn't do it. It's like, why? Why didn't you do Shrikes? You have the character Shrike. Make the rest. Also, do you know how Tyranids... They are and they aren't, as I understand it. They are obviously harder to consume. I don't know if they can consume Necrons. But I know the Necrons are pissed scared of them, because obviously, Tyranids, well, all the meat they need to back. But I imagine the Tyranids aren't fond of the Necrons, because there's no meat on them, except for the flayed ones, and I would argue they're even worse trying to eat because them things will sieve you apart. Although, to be fair, the Nids can hurt Necrons. The Nids can definitely hurt Necrons. Lichguard maybe not, but a lot of the lesser Necrons are definitely. Although, as I say, I've not read a lot about Nids and Necron meeting, to be honest. So, my knowledge on there, other than the one where the Necrons and Blood Angels work together to beat a bunch off, that sounds wrong. To, you know, fight through a horde. I guess that's a better way of phrasing it. Much better way of phrasing it than beat them off, Jesus. I think the only beating off involving Tyranids has been Gene Stealer cults or, the Neurolictor. I've seen the posts. I legit thought the Nid kill team was going to be a box of new Warriors, Strikes, new sculpt. Ah, yeah, they just made a new sculpt for the Raveners instead, which do need it. The Raveners also needed the TLC. The Necrons are metal of energy. They're still... Flaming Necrons don't have any flesh. The Tyranids scale them because they can't consume them. Oh, so they can't consume Necrodermis. I thought they could. Ah, those are flying rippers. Oh, okay. Honestly, I reckon the next edition of Kill Team could feature some flying stuff, because I don't know if you've seen the leaks, but one of the leaks, now I don't know if this is true, pinch of salt me on this, okay? It might be wrong, but it showed Night Lord Raptors versus Sisters of Battle. They were specifically Night Lord Raptors, interestingly enough, by the way. But you could probably paint them as any Raptors. They're just redoing the Raptors sculpt. They're just trying to sell you as a kill team. And the Sisters are probably going to get an actual kill team. That isn't just the unit, it's actually kill team. I mean, Raptors definitely needed it, but I'm hopeful that could be a sign of more flying stuff. Hopefully Tyranid Flyers too. Maybe Orc Storm Boys, you never know. All I'm saying is a bunch of Orc Storm Boys would go pretty hard. Their Tank Buster kill team was a lot of fun. So, why not? I mean, I guess we had a little hint at it with the... Actually, we did some flying stuff before, didn't we? We had the Vespids, didn't we? And the Drop Troop Scions, which looked really cool. They looked so cool. Fucking love them guys for their little servo turret. Thought the Raveners not having a leader unit that the Red Terror was removed. Was yeah working a new Red Terror sculpt, so hopefully. No, the Terrans only eat organic and evolve, that's why they only focus on. Ah, right, okay. Okay, I always thought they could eat Necrons, it just wasn't easy, but fair enough. I know their weapons can definitely hurt the Necrons, because the two have definitely fought and they've definitely been injured by Tyranids. There's definitely bioacid that's enough to break down Necroderms, but I guess it doesn't provide any nourishment. And there's much easier things to eat at the end, let's be honest. You could eat the living regenerating metal robot, or you could eat the trillions of meat bags everywhere that actually provide you sustenance. Genetics. I mean, I've heard the rumors that the Space Marine genome was used to create the Hive Guard. That's a running theory I've heard a lot. Don't know how true it is, but I mean, it wouldn't shock me if the Hive Mind incorporated Space Marine gene seed into their evolution. Because I mean, why not? It's genetic, I think. Honestly, when you hear more about Space Marine biology, I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking wild. You have two organs inside of you that are there to make your replacement. Also, I didn't realize this, the fucking Apothecary's Narthecium has a fucking, like, a miniature gun inside of it. But yeah, your misery, that's legit the thing they have. That's fucking horrifying. But it wouldn't shock me if the Tyranids consume that stuff, because I mean, the Kroot probably as well could consume that stuff. So why the fuck not? Although if the Tyranids ate Kroot, or the Kroot ate Tyranids, what was the question? Both are very structured in their attempted evolution. Though, in the Kroot's case, they can get out of hand. That's what Krootox and Kroot Hounds are, after all. Kroot that sort of ate their way into their own evolutionary dead end. But I seem to remember Kroot don't eat Tyranids, specifically because of that risk. A model in Nid's army is my custom exocrine. It's a kit bash from the Psychophage kit. He's just a bigger Biovore. I love both Kroot. Fair enough, honestly. The crew honestly look really good. Not gonna lie. Like, there are two sides of the Tau I like the mech suits, don't get me wrong, but I actually really love, like, the the ground troops and the vehicles and like some kind of like really efficient military formation. But the crew are just fun as well. A full army of troops sounds fun. Maybe with a little bit of like support, like from like a broadside or something. But honestly, outside of a little bit of extra support from like some tower elements, and even then, just give them the Great Narlock for God's sake. Give them the Great Narlock. Fuck it. Give me that big T-Rex sized crew. Fruit would eat nids. It'd probably be honestly very likely. Very likely. Apparently, Gene Steals have a really hard time making a cult on Town Worlds, with one exception: when the dumb fuckers let them. The Tau let the Earthcast experiment with gene stealer genetics, and they made a cult. They didn't realize they'd made a cult until it was a bit fucking late. It caused a massive uprising. They destroyed it, but it's like, yeah, you know. Have you? I only like the mechs and the piranha, else it's just the auxiliary. Fair enough. I wish the Tau would have more of their drones, honestly. I think the drones have been underutilized a bit. Like, they had a stealth fighter drone. It's like an upscaled kind of drone that's meant to like be a fighter plane. I think that'd be a fun model to have in full size. I think we could have a few more drones here and there to be like more heavy support roles. And just things that can slot in they can use with any of the Tau, you know. Hell, you could even have them with auxiliaries. It's just like, hey, they've been gifted a bunch of drones with them. Hey, holy shit. Holy shit, okay, thank you for the
DVD
sub.
on Friday. Can I join if possible?
DVD on Friday. Yeah, you can. Absolutely. Yeah. 100%. I don't know why the noise didn't play. It just... The noise.
DVD on Friday. Can I join if possible?
Where'd the noise didn't play? But yes, you can. Absolutely. I don't know why that noise isn't playing. There's a little, like, shling noise meant to happen when that goes. I don't know why it doesn't. I might need to look at my alert. I might need to redo my alerts and just have Twitch do the alerts if Streamlabs is being fucky. But yes, absolutely you can. Yes, you can. 100%. You can all join me while I'm being terrible at the game. Yeah, I don't know why no sound on it. The TTS played. Also, there was a legendary space marine that full on fatty grows his house with kit. The other faction. Oh! Is that? Oh, okay. I didn't know the huge, like a huge fucking big old ball of a marine. Local prospect stuff. Town was pretty good places to be. In general, just look bolt using stripe. That's true. That's true. The whole engine is nice. I'm going to flash people. I see. We're flashing people now, are we? Okay. We get enough people custom. I mean, I know Rouge plays DBD. He bitched at me because I didn't tell him I had the game. To be fair, I was going to tell him I bought it, and then I forgot to tell him I bought it. He was like, "Oi, brat, the fuck's this? When did you buy it?" I'm like, "A bit ago. It was an offer." Yeah, we're gonna play it Friday. We're gonna play it Friday. It's gonna go so well. It's gonna go so well. Definitely. And then more for honor because I'm a glutton for punishment, apparently. But I was going to play more on the last Saturday. To explain last Saturday, by the way, is I feel like I owe you all an explanation. I never really explained myself, did I? I should look at some chips, I think they're... Oh, okay. I paid out 60 miles this year. My goal. Hell yeah. I mean, hey, you've got plenty of time, man. It's about halfway through the year-ish, but you've got plenty of time. I've mostly painted up that squad. I put the, like, metallics and the wash on them all now. So I need to do a bit extra bits, and then I'll be done. So I've almost got my squad and sentinel ready. A lot more to go if I want to make it a full list, but anyway. Yeah, I'll give it a nose. Okay, I will give it a nose. See what I'm feeling. But yeah, so explain last Saturday. So last Saturday, obviously, I cancelled last minute, and my apologies for that. I never like doing that because I am a creature of habit, and I also don't like last minute coming. It feels bad. But I'm not gonna lie. Even though I was having a good time in the Stormlight Archives one shot I was in, and I was enjoying it, honestly, and I think we're going to do a full-on campaign of it at some point, which is going to be a lot of fun. I get to be a player again, chat, which is fucking great. Do you know how long it's been since I've been a player in a campaign? Fucking years. Fucking years. I've been a player in like a proper running campaign. But, you know, that soon. And also, if my PlayStation 4 isn't broken, I'll update it, play it with you, and if some... Yeah, hey, open invitation, man. Open invitation, just bear in mind I'll be terrible, because I'm completely new. But yeah, so last Saturday, I was feeling like a corpse. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I sat there, I looked at the time, and I felt dead. The session was running a bit late as well, but I also just felt like a corpse. And I thought to myself, can I do my best for all of you? And the answer was no. No, I could not. So, I decided that I wouldn't do something subpar because, you know, I don't like doing subpar streams if I can help it. I'm not the best content creator, but I at least try and put my effort into things. So, yeah. I got... So my Necron kill team done, just got 30 minis for my Night Lord. Oh my god, 60 nids. Holy shit. I mean, the nids alone will put you at your goal. Wait, what campaign, what game? So, you may or may not be familiar with the book series called the Stormlight Archives. They are a fantasy series written by Brandon Sanderson, and it's part of the wider series called the Cosmere. They're doing a tabletop RPG set in that setting. They've done Stormlight Archives first, I believe. I don't know if they've done Mistborn yet, but they've done Archives so far. And it's not going to be a streamed campaign, it's going to be like offline, just me and some friends. But it's been pretty fun, honestly. It's a very quick to jump into system. The setting's quite deep, but honestly, I'm liking it so far. I am essentially, my plan for a character is going to be a bit of the group fighter, so to speak. But one of the things you can get is a suit of armor, which makes you basically superhuman in a way. You get like faster, hit harder, that kind of stuff, but it's really hard to get. And then there's a sword that you can get, which is really dangerous, but again, really rare. Basically, you what's called a shard bearer. You have like this like really like ancient armor and weapon that are like leftovers from an old order who kind of abandoned them. And yeah, the armor looks really cool. Shard plate looks really fucking... It's like power armor, but in a fantasy setting, which is great. And I know in the one shot, we had a whole thing. We had to run from a massive fucking crustacean called a pit fiend. It was pit fiend? No. Chasm fiend, sorry, a chasm fiend. And it's like a 40-foot long murderous shrimp. It's fucking awesome. I love it. I have 70 terminals and 20 issues of the paint. Hey. I mean, hey, that's a lot of termies, man. Besides painting minis, I focus on college drawing. I mean, hey, you gotta focus on education. You gotta get that brain working. And drawing, yeah. Honestly, I wish I'd given myself the time to draw. So I feel like if I put my mind to it, maybe I could be respectable at it. Maybe. Don't know if I'd be good at it. It'd be cool. I'd love to get to the point where I could confidently do it on stream. That would be my goal. If I ever did start drawing, I'd want to get to the point where I could confidently stream myself doing it and not feel bad. Like, I know you guys would be pretty nice about it, but it's an internal pride kind of thing. It's like when I paint minis. Like, I'm at a point where I'm comfortable to show myself painting and show me the finished stuff. But before now, oof, no. Long time ago, I would not have done that. I wouldn't say I was ever bad at painting it. Actually, I wasn't terrible at all, actually. I feel like I was alright from the start, but it's definitely gotten a lot better. My brush control has gotten much better. It's not perfect, but I've learned of ways of mitigating the imperfections. Also, washes can really fix things, like Jesus Christ. A bit of cleanup and a good wash, you know. No oil. What a good guy. No oil. Or agrax. Both's good. I like them both. Use a bit of Seraphin CP if you really want, but that's very specific. CP good. Hey, man, remember you got a friend that supports you? Yeah! No, I know, man, don't worry. I know, don't you worry, pal. But thank you for that, seriously. I do appreciate it, seriously. On a serious note, I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you for that. It is a good feeling to know that I've found a nice community who's very supportive, which is very... Believe me when I say, I don't think I say this enough, but I am always very flattered, and it does move me quite a bit. You know, I do have acquired a real nice bunch. Genuinely, it is always a good feeling when I think to myself, I'm glad I don't need much moderation, because you guys are all really chill. Yeah, I enjoy drawing current design combat reconnaissance armored battlesuit, aka Crab. Oh yes, I remember this. I remember you mentioning about these. Yeah, the acronym was a very good idea, because I must have it's nothing else. The crab acronym stuck with me. When you mentioned crab, I remember a lot of what you were mentioning the other stream when you mentioned all this stuff. No, I think it was a very smart way of doing it. So crab is very memorable. Here's a list of chapters I think you should look at because they have some good perks. Killers, Resident Evil chapters, Halloween, Saw, Alan Wake. Then I would look at the other chapters if the killer perks seem good. Okay. I mean, Resident Evil. The Saw one could be interesting. I'll have a look. I'll have a nosy. Again, my reference of what's a good perk in DBD is I have no idea. I am learning, I suppose. I mean, I'll be honest, I've kind of not looked up too much. But Neil perk's really good. Oh, okay. Does that one also give you Nemesis as a killer? Remember, he's pretty decent as a killer. The zombies he lets wander around pretty good. Imagine caring about licensed chapters. It's not. I don't know anything. I have kept myself pretty in the dark so that I have an unfiltered experience. I mean, some of the like the killers they made specifically for the game, I think, are pretty interesting. I thought is it the prophetess, the one who's like covers the place in disease, and it's like you can like disease people. They have to like wash it off, otherwise they're just constantly diseased. Like you can disease like the wooden plaques so that you can slide over it. You've caught Ligma now. The thing about licensed characters is that they cost real money, whereas the original characters can be earned. Okay. Whereas the licensed ones have to be paid with real money. Okay. I'm guessing you can buy the other killers, but it's like you might as well earn them with real money. Some licensed ones. Okay. Like, I know they added... I'll tell you one thing that I'm surprised it took so long for them to add. I'm surprised they took so long to add Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm actually very surprised with him because I thought he was pretty fitting for Dead by Daylight for a long time. Like, it makes sense. I don't know. Like, I'm not a big Five Nights at Freddy's fanatic, don't get me wrong. I look at the fucking theory videos, that's about it. Like Krabs featured news tool. That's a thick boy. Do you know that Payday is around the time left their series stuff? Is it? Oh, I didn't know that. Honestly, Payday looks fun, by the way. I don't know if they fixed Payday 3. Payday 2 looks fun. I used to replay the demo constantly on PlayStation. I used to play the demo. I loved it. I could never buy it at the time. I was younger, but kind of want to play Payday at some point. But I need to find people who want to play Payday with me. Payday looks fun. It's a little bit good. Only bought the WD chapters because they're there. I see. Simperage. Springtrap's perks aren't too bad. Run one down on my kill build. Okay. What's his gimmick, by the way? Like, I haven't looked into him much. What's Springtrap's gimmick? Are there just other animatronics wandering around or something? Or is it like you can... Or do you have like... Do you essentially work like how he works in Five Nights at Freddy's 3? When he causes like hallucinations and shit? I know it's not him technically, but it kind of isn't. Like, can you make someone hallucinate and then you just appear at them? He has office doors to move between. Oh, so you add like a bunch of like a path that you can wander around, basically. But then, so he can see through the cameras, basically. Because on top of the, you go through hospitals, you see corpses, bag. Oh. Okay. And he has an axe that can be thrown and grab people when he gets close to them. Oh, right, okay. Sounds like an interesting... See, I like that a lot of the killers, it feels like they really kind of wanted to have a unique playstyle for all of them. Like, Freddy Krueger, right? He just, you know, causes nightmares. He isn't physically there until he sleeps you. And inspiration for Krabs were... The main inspiration for Krabs were... Conflict 47 Imperial Japan School at Walker. I have no idea what that is, but that sounds interesting. 1 second. I want to know what that is now. Sec. Oh, I didn't post when I was live, did I? Oops. See. Didn't post on Twitter, I was live. Hee. Silly me. There we go, fix it now. What is this? Oh, that looks cool as shit. I love it. Okay, now I see the vision. I see the vision. I see the vision. I like it. I like it a lot. Krueger would be cool if his only skin was... Oh. Okay. Ow. So there's only skins in Minecraft YouTube. I'm kidding. Most of those ones are in jail. I think. Hopefully. Just take big ad. Okay, and just big old crabby claws. Honestly, we do like some big crabby claws. My favourite mech in Mech Warrior is the King Crab. Because of those big claws. They're technically shields, the big fuck off cannons it wields, but like, I don't know, I just like the thing. I don't know. I'm not like super big into Mech Warrior, but if I ever did play any Mech Warrior thing, King Crab. King Crab. Big crab, big claws, shoot thing. It's also like up gun to fuck and it murders everything. It's great. I love it. But Matthew Leonard is in the game 2 times because of Ghostface's Ring Trap. Oh! Oh, is he voiced them both? Okay. Dredge best killer. That Dredge. That name sounds familiar. Is that the guy with the shotgun grappling hook thing? So, I'm gonna Google him. Oh no, that is not that guy. Holy fuck, what is that thing? Holy shit. Half of these things are, like, censored by Google when I'm searching it. Holy. What the fuck is that thing? Look at his face and Pyramid Head. Oh, he Pyramid Head's in the game. Holy fuck. And in all the mission chapters of Left 4 Dead, you go through the same buildings about Payday's missions, and it gives you an idea that both Payday. Oh, sick. Okay. That is lore I did not know. But Silent Hill was the reason. Fair enough. I've been hearing Chapter F been getting some news recently too. I did see a bit of news about that. Also, Payday Omega. What are your thoughts, Oku? I know you're very big on Payday Omega. No, Metal Gear Omega. Metal Gear Solid Omega. Sorry. I am getting names confused. I am confused. My brain no work. It is getting weird. My brain no work. My brain no work. At all. No brain. Brain is just... It's kaput. Gone. Metal Gear Delta. Yeah, Metal Gear Delta. Oh, is it Metal Gear Delta? It's not Metal Gear Solid Delta. Going next week. Ah, okay. The fact the embargo drops next week, or at least a week before it comes out, is pretty bold. Also, I mean Legion. Ah, okay. Legion's the... If memory serves, their entire thing is they run around a bunch and just like do bullshit, and everyone gets pissed off with them. Shirtless Snake. Ah, I see. You want Shirtless Snake so you can be the, and I quote, solid Snake. I'm gonna go yeah, so Oku wants to be the solid Snake. Maybe the solidist Snake. I mean, I know there's Solidus, but you want to be the solidist Snake. Wasn't someone Gaseous Snake? Was that a thing? Right, am I tripping? Was Gaseous Snake not a thing? There's Solid Snake and Liquid Snake. I know them two, obviously. And Solidus is a whole... He's a whole other thing. Same with Tombstone. Means even though I am guilty of using it. I'm going to nod and pretend I know everything that's going on right now. I'm just going to smile and nod. I know I definitely 100% aware what's going on. On a side note, as soon as the ads stop. Welcome back from your ad Twitch. Hopefully you didn't see too many weird things on the ads. As a side note, you may remember a lovely piece of art of me on a skyscraper. If you don't worry, the Cobral Gallery is now available to you. I'm putting all the art there. Well, the same person who did that is doing one for my new self. Now, you won't see that one for a little while, but, if you know where to look, then you might see it early. But, it was my favourite one. There's one of my favourite ones that was done this month, so I simply had to go and get another one done. Although, the only sad part is that New Me is a little more complex. New Me is a little more complex. But God looks good. Oh, Tombstone Mate is a term for offering that mayors can bring that with him that lets him mori people that are damaged. Ah, that's the mori's where you just insta-kill a fucker, isn't it? When she sold on my snake to liquid. You really do be a snake eater. Honestly, I think we should all be very happy they haven't nerfed Eva. She still has massive tits. Hallelujah. I know you all looked as well. Don't lie to me. We all checked. We all checked. She got buffed. Her back couldn't handle being buffed. Have you seen the size of her titties? Have you seen those things? Can't not. Got buffed? God damn it. That's a rarity in this day and age. That's a real rarity. They keep the little direction if you... Ah. Maybe. Maybe not. I know that it's not a one-to-one recreation. Although I assume the main story will be the same. I assume. If you don't know who Hank is, he is from Resident Evil. Oh! Yes, that Hank. Oh, he's cool. He's really fucking cool. I remember specifically the remake for Resident Evil 2, I think, when he's like, hey, pilot, why didn't you leave? And he's like, I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper. Is the fucking mercenary so fucking, like, lethal that people around him fucking drop dead? Also, a lot of people are refusing to play the game because Kojima said he's not playing it. If you want to see what he looks like, oh, I've seen him. Don't worry, Eli. I've seen him. He's the guy with the red visored gas mask, isn't he, in all black? He's really fucking cool. Listen, the only reason I haven't painted my Death Corpse of Krieg to look like him is because I don't want the accusations. Because if you paint Death Corpse of Krieg black, there's a small minority of people who will call you various things. Which I think is a pity, because the Kriegers in black look good. Okay. And it's more style than World War 1 anyway. People are too ignorant to realise that. Mine are blue. Mine are more like the blue. It's actually a washed down Night Lord's blue. I'm gonna go for it. No worries, buddy. No worries, buddy. Enjoy your painting. Neo painters. Yeah. See, there's a thing is right. Most people who play Death Corps of Krieg and like Death Corps of Krieg are not like that. They're not like that at all. And when they paint them in black, it's because one of the main regiments is in black. They have black coats. But a lot of people don't realise that and think it's someone from World War II. But it's like, I really like the look of the Hellghasts from Killzone. That's another one that you could make them look like, the Hellghast. Now, they are a bit close, I confess, they are a bit close. Especially the armband, that's not helping things. It's probably the reason that Helldivers, I think, did away with the armband. That was not helping anything. The Hellghast look cool as fuck. I don't mind them. I think it'll be cool to see some tank. Honestly, I'd be tempted to do like a commissar, maybe. Maybe the commissar in a similar kind of gist. Actually, maybe the commissar might look. Ooh, maybe that might be a bad one. Actually, that one's probably the most. Ooh, maybe that one might be. Plus, they want him in the red anyway. But I'm currently doing mine in like a Night Lord's blue, but kind of like brightened up a bit. If memory served, I did write the recipe down. I did for it, but I did the Night Lord's blue, and then I think I mixed in some Wraithbone to the Night Lord's blue, sort of like highlight them up. I think which wash I used. Did I use the fucking blue wash? If memory serves. Like, I don't remember how I did them exactly, but oh. I'll tell you one thing that was really cool. The kill team with the naval breaches, the Navy Breacher squad, them but in Dead Space colors, make them look like Isaac Clarke. That looks badass as fuck. That stuff looked badass to me. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that shit and my brain went to like all kinds of places. One of them definitely not being a, could I make a sci-fi TTRPG that's pseudo Dead Space-like? Kinda. My brain goes to funny places, okay. Don't ask me why that was what my brain went to, but it was. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of partly what drew me to the Solar Auxilia a little bit. Although again, as I said, I'm doing mine like a sort of word bearer's kind of twist to them. But I do have the kill team for the Death Corps of Krieg. I got it before they came out, and they're looking nice. I need to build the rest of them. I haven't built them. Okay, I got a question. Who do you think would win, Hank or Snake, aka the mercenary Snake? Not yet. Which Snake? Because that's an important question. If you mean Big Boss, it'd be Big Boss. He wouldn't have got out the door. Because that man is fucking omniscient, practically. It is terrifying how ahead of everyone he is. Like, he died when he damn well chose to. I mean, that version of Snake, that one would win. If you mean the Snake we follow through most of the game series, especially like 1 and 4 and a bit in 2, then that would be a more even fight, definitely. Snake in his prime. I'm going to assume you mean Solid Snake. That's what I'm going to assume. Because, as I say, Big Boss, different animal. Different animal. That fucker's built terrifyingly. Man faked his death so many times, no one knows who the fuck he is half the time. He's got doubles everywhere. But Solid Snake... Ooh. Let me think here. Hank, physically, is extremely lethal. Really good with guns, but so is Snake. I feel that, to me, the thing that might lean it towards Snake is the stealth. Hank isn't very stealthy. Hank's not very stealthy. Hank is very much go in hard and like go in fast. And if he surprises you, even better. But he's not sneaking around, is he? That's not his MO. Like, when you play as Hank in anything, he's got a fully fucking loud automatic machine gun and he's gunning down zombies and kicking their ass left and right. Like, if he saw Snake and we get in close, then that'd be a very close fight. Especially in CQB. We all know Snake's very good at CQB. But so is Hank. So, you know, we got angles there. But again, I think if Snake got the drop on him, Snake would win. So I think it really depends, okay? I think if you can pull off like a sneak attack, Snake wins. If it's a hand-to-hand combat, it could go either way. I might even lean it towards Hank, just because the kind of physical feats he has to pull off is a bit more intense. Now, if this was punished Venom Snake, I would say punished. And the reason I'd say punished is because that man is built fucking different. Hydrate the posture. Do I have any drink left on? Right. Posture has been firmly checked. Metal Gear still being talked about. Metal Gear still being talked about what? Oh, hello, new person. Hello, tiny grey people. Hello, welcome to the chat. How are you doing? How's your day going? Yeah, but it's an open ground. Okay, so open ground. There's no sneaking. Okay. So sneaking is a big part of Snake's skill set. I will stress. The reason I mentioned the sneaking. Most versions of Snake, if not all of them, are incredibly efficient, stealthy people. Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. We're just currently having a debate of who would win between Hank from Resident Evil and Solid Snake from Metal Gear. This is a very nerdy conversation to have. I think in an open fight, fisticuffs out, I feel like Hank would win just. If they're armed, maybe him just, again, in melee. Ranged, about even. But if stealth's allowed, Snake wins. Categorically. If they are already aware of each other before encountering each other and know they're going to be encountering each other, I might also give that to Snake too, because he's very adaptable. But if we're just talking straight fight, Hank. Just. Again, this is Solid Snake. If this is Snake from Metal Gear 5, that Snake probably would kick his ass because that mechanical arm is a beast of a thing. That mechanical arm can do a lot, including rocket punch. He can rocket punch people with that arm. It's genuinely a terrifying arm. They film MGS4 is the best for stealth because it's going to. That is true. Also very experienced. However, the not so solid Snake is also rapidly aging. Also, I swear 4 is where half the story, like, 4 is like the most unhinged. That is mostly because of Liquid, to be fair. Liquid Ocelot's unhinged. Like, even, I don't think I've seen, even Maxor couldn't quite make that. Actually, was there a Maxor video about it? I don't remember if there was, actually. 4 is a movie. 4 is a movie where you get very confused. Listen, someone came up with the phrase the lale lule lo. Who the fuck thought of that? Fucking Kojima, probably. I remember, didn't Kojima have a man on the side who was the Kojima? Meds. We can't do that. See, I want you to fight the end for a week. Kojima, what the fuck? You can't fight a boss for a week. No, I think you should fight him for a week. I'm surprised in Death Stranding there isn't a week-long boss fight. I know he wants to do it. Hank and Snake are each of those targets and they were given info about each other. Oh, fuck, okay. They knew about each other and they were specifically tasked with taking each other out. Oh. You can just move the clock up. There. But yeah, yeah, it's just Jesus. I don't even know actually that one. I feel like, and this is a feeling more than evidence based, Snake might pull that off. But they're both really, it's really close because they're both really they're not like superhuman. Neither of them are superhuman. But like the pinnacle of what a human can be as far as physicality and skill set is concerned. Like Solid Snake at his prime was a legend. Hank is a legend himself as well. I'm like, fuck. I'm trying to think if we've ever played as Solid Snake in his prime. Because for Metal Gear Solid 1, he was new. 4, he was old as fuck. 3, it wasn't even him. Ah, you finished it. Hell yeah. Actually finished on time. Hell yeah, we'd love to see it. It's okay, I won't finish replaying Darksiders 1 before the sequel comes out, probably. Exactly. They're both very, very competent lethal combatants, honestly. I don't know how to call that one. It could go either way. It really could. And just 2 you play as. Oh, you do for a little bit, don't you? Yeah, you do for a bit. That one was such a bold game, by the way. I watched a Crash Taste clip that because Sea-Dog Connor's playing it at the minute. He's just an MGS1. He's going to go through all the Metal Gears. He knows nothing about them, and I'm really curious how he's going to take Metal Gear Solid 2 because that's such a controversial move. That's such a bold move. I think in the long run it paid off. But, I always say this about Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 2 needed to exist for 3 to exist. Moving it out. Good. Yeah, I feel like it introduced a lot of concepts, though. Also, all I'm saying is, clearly someone played that before making Rising because they thought Raiden hadn't killed enough politicians. If it's up to me, it won't be the last one either. MG Rising 2. Konami, make Rising 2, please. Get Platinum Games, make another one. Last one was peak. I want more. I need it injected directly into my spine. Directly into my spine. Thank you. Needle will break, because it's mostly metal, still. Attempted. Okay, who has played Metal Gear Rising, and which one of the Winds of Destruction was your favourite? I mean, other than Sam, because let's be honest, Jetstream Sam is everyone's favourite. If you say Mistral, I know it's for gooning reasons. That was cool until he became way overrated from Rising because being popular. Because yeah, he's a cool character until people started power leveling him for his appearance. Surprising. Yeah, I don't know. I think Rising Mistral does have a cool theme. You know, my only issue, actually, I felt she didn't get enough spotlight, if that makes sense. She sort of appears, but I honestly thought they could have done more with her. They did a bit more with her in the DLC for Blade Wolf, but I don't know. I think she could have got a bit more. They did a bit more with, yeah, the game was too short in some respects. I know why it was short, but, like, they should have given more screen time. The Winded, like, I think Sam got plenty. He got more than enough. Sundowner, he got plenty too. He was used quite well. Monsoon really was underutilized. That man is a walking I'm going to break your worldview. And I think he's peak Metal Gear. Memes, the DNA of the soul. Hope the second move for the game got on the screen time. Oh, for Omega? Hopefully. Who do you consider the second main villain, though? Do you consider Boss or him? Yeah, so I'm not sure because I don't know if I consider. In Rising, Sam's like main villain. Rising. Okay. What about Mega? But yeah, for Rising, yeah, Sam. Honestly, Sam got an entire fucking DLC for him, so he's got plenty. Blade Wolf got more than half of them did. I'd have thought it just came to me. I wonder what would happen if Hank and Snake worked together in Raccoon City to kill them. I'll be blunt. If the two were working together to deal with the problem, it'd probably still be pretty bad, but I ain't gonna lie. I pity anything that went against them. Oh no, Nemesis, nah. Love Sam's taunt in the DLC. Oh, honestly, yeah. It was so good. So fucking good. Psychomantis and Grey Fox. Fair? Oh, you know what they should do? I really would like it if they remade 1. Like, if we get Delta, I hope Delta does so well that they remake 1 in the same way. Can you imagine it? 1 done to that quality. You've already gooned, haven't you? Imagining it. But, Jetstream Sam was peak. Jetstream Sam was absolutely peak. Actually, these nuts. So you mentioned a bit. How would they do the Psycho Mantis one, though? Ah, your keyboard plugged into the main USB. You must plug it into the other USB. Can you imagine if they pulled that shit? I see you played Subverse. You need to control your right hand. I see you've been playing the Horse Girl game. Like everyone else. You have 300 hours in Garden of Banban. What's wrong with you? You have 3,000 hours in Halo Master Chief Collection. You know, that's fair enough, actually. Honest opinion, they should use AI for the voice construction so that it would have a big variety of game names to be used. That is a very controversial opinion. I don't know. I don't know where I stand on that. Because part of me kind of thinks, no, they shouldn't. But I wonder if, like... I think there'd have to be some caveats, right? If they did it, obviously they paid the fucking voice actor good money for that privilege. And it just be for Psycho Mantis. And it just be for that purpose. Just that, on its own, might be okay. I still don't know. I still feel kind of weird about Mecha Break because all the voice lines in that are fucking AI, and you can tell. You can really tell them AI made voice lines. They repeat them, they don't like generate new ones still. You know. They get away with it somewhat because, my god, the fucking ass in that game. Jesus Christ, the ass. No, seriously, the fucking bodies. Jesus Christ. The amount of ass. asked to feed a country. Honestly, I hope they manage to do the main 4. Honestly, I think that'd be cool. Did the main 4. You know, do it in canonical order. Fuck it. 3, 1, 2, and 4. Fuck it. Let's be honest. How many Konami games has everyone played recently? I think Metal Gear Solid 5, and I haven't even played that on PC. So that's my controversial opinion. I mean, I get what you're going for it, to be fair. I understand what you're going for, honestly, and I don't know the answer to that. I don't know what's the right answer to that, honestly. It's a really hard question. It's a really philosophical question. I genuinely do not know. Right, I shall snooze the ads so that I may... what time are we on? It is about time, my dear sinners. I hate to disappear on you at this hour, but you know how it is, it's Thursday. Before I go, I'll put a poll in Discord. Do you want the anniversary stream to be on Monday, the 15th, or celebrate it later? I will let you decide. Oh yeah, it's L6. It's F even, sorry, yeah. Well, like that. Right. They need it in a week, I think. Holy shit. There's a lot of Konami coming out soon. Jesus. Right, well, on that note, I hope you all had a wonderful time. It's been a pleasure seeing you all again. The week is almost over, and tomorrow we shall play some Dead by Daylight where I will be terrible. As I said, poll will be in the Discord. Hey, Tiny Green People, thank you for the follow. Very kind of you. Welcome on into the Sinners. But yes, please feel free to join the Discord, people, where you will get a chance to vote on whether the anniversary should be on Monday 15th or on the Thursday following. Alright, anyway. Thanks for watching. I've been your Cyber Angel, Barons on Brow, and I shall see you all tomorrow for some DBD. Until then, stay safe. It's ta for now.
Here we go. Sibling! Hello! What are you guys streaming?